Hey guys, Jay here. Welcome to another cosplay unboxing. So, today I am unboxing a prop. You may notice back here, I have a nice little outfit, a hooded thing. So what I'm doing is, well, me and Atlas are both doing it, but I'm doing mine first because I have the money and the time to do it. I am doing a Sith from Star Wars, but it's my own design. So all of that is unboxed in the next video or another video. There's also a mask that goes with this. So I'm unboxing the whatever that thing is called and the hood and then the mask in the same video if the mask comes in time. Depends on what's happening. It doesn't really matter. Anyway, in this video, I am unboxing my lightsaber. So this is from, oh, good thing I have it this way. My address is on the back here. This is from a site called Vire Sabers. I believe that's what they're called. Yes, V-I-R-E-S-A-B-E-R-S, Vire Sabers. They were the only. I know there's like Ultra Sabers and a bunch of others that are like Saber Forge that are all well known, and they're more the ones that people go to. I don't know anything about this company, but I saw people on Reddit saying this was a good alternative if you couldn't get anything from those. And I couldn't. The stuff that I wanted from all of those other sites were all out of stock. And Build Your Own Lightsabers is the one we first saw. We saw them at KomoriCon, and we liked some of the stuff they had, but they were out of everything that I wanted. Literally every piece I wanted was out of stock. And then they took over a week to get back to me. Vire Sabers got back to me literally that night when I messaged everybody. I messaged Vire Sabers, Build Your Own Lightsabers, Ultra Sabers, and Ultra Sabers got back to me like 3 or 4 days later, and then Saber Forge and one other one I don't remember. Atlas told me about it, but I don't remember. And that one hasn't. Saber Forge and the other one have never gotten back to me. They've just ignored my emails. So yeah, this one got back to me right away, answered any questions I needed. So I would say go to them if you want a lightsaber. But I haven't looked at their quality, and that's what I'm about to do here. It looks like I can cut it from the back, but again, I don't want to show the back because I didn't realize my stuff's right there. So, let me actually, one sec. Here we go. That'll work. Let me do 2 layers because you can kind of still see through it. I don't know how well. Okay, you can definitely not see through that. All right, so we got the other camera set up. So nice and easy. And obviously I haven't mentioned what my lightsaber is going to look like because I want to just show that off as I open it. Close that. All right. So I got what would be my ideal Sith lightsaber. Now I know I have to put all this stuff together. Oh, they already put the lightsaber together they put the hilt together for me. Oh, sweet. I don't have to do that. All right. So, okay, so, oh, we even got a charging cable? I didn't know they gave you a charging cable. That's cool. It didn't say that. So, oh, this is all the pieces that I got in the receipt. So that's good there. That's smaller than I thought it was gonna be. Is that? Yeah. So I got the 28-inch. So, yeah, that's a little smaller than I was hoping for. I might go back and buy a different length, but I'm not sure. Oh, where's my? There it is. I was looking for the knife. I'm gonna be very careful not to scratch the blade or the hilt here. Yeah. So just like all the other places, these are metal. That's normal. That's all of them are metal. Basically, no matter where you go. All right, this isn't working. What am I doing? Okay, I don't want to use these. These are my fabric scissors, but I can't find my other scissors. About as good as that's getting. Oh, they even put the little thing on it for me. Sweet. I think I need to charge it. Oh, it's coming unscrewed. Alright, so there's the blade, and I just need to get the plastic off of it. And I like these blades better than, for example, like, you know, no shade on anybody, but the ones that a lot of people make that are like Odin makes some. Odin makes. He has made a couple lightsabers, and he uses the polycarbonate tubes with cellophane down it. I don't personally like those. Yeah, that's nice. I like the shape of these better, the tip of these. Let's see how these fit in. Okay, and then I think I have to figure out how to keep it in there. Oops. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing. I think there's set screws right here. I do need to figure out how in the world I'm supposed to put this together, because I don't know what I'm doing. This is the thing for your belt. So this thing right here, this little knob, will let it hang. This is a super snug fit for the blade. But, well, so here's this. So I really like this, but I got to figure out how to keep it in place. Oh no, this is an extra knob. I forgot. I bought a knob by accident, not realizing that when I asked to put one on, that meant I was paying for another one. So I got an extra one. I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Let me see if there's instructions somewhere. No, this is just my receipt list. Maybe it just needs to be charged then. But I would like this to stay in a little better. But I'm wondering if these are screws for that. So I wonder if there's an Allen wrench and stuff in here too. Oh yeah, these are totally set screws. Okay. So the one regular screw, so it's hard to see, but there's one regular little screw in here that goes to this thing. So I'm gonna try to carefully put all this stuff down. Do that. You know what? I was gonna sit down, but it might be a little difficult to do that. I have to move the camera and everything. I'm not really keen on doing that. So yeah, there we go. Bam. Oh yeah, put these in there like so. Even just one's holding just fine, but it'll look weird with just one. So I'm gonna do all four. All right, yeah, there we go. Not bad. So
power on.
Oh, okay. That's loud. Okay. Don't know what it's doing. So I don't know about that. So I don't know how that looked to you guys, but that looked very pink to me. So I know that was kind of loud probably. Sorry. Yeah, so that looked very pink to me, and I ordered like a medium red. So I don't know if there's a problem or not, or if I'm just doing something wrong. I will email them and ask them. Maybe I'll come back on here and mention it or something. But it's also making weird noises. Like when I'm just holding it and moving it a little bit, you probably heard it's making a weird noise. So I'll turn it down, but that noise, I don't know what that is. That noise. The sound, it sounds like a incorrect answer noise. That could mean dead battery or battery dying. I don't know. That could also be why it's not bright red. It Could be this, the LEDs, not got enough power to it. I don't know. But I'm gonna ask and find out. And this light here is now no longer going out when it's off. So I have no idea if I don't know what that means. Now it's got a different sound. I am so confused. One sec.
The Dark Lord. The Dark Sword.
It's just making voices now.
Scavenger. Rage Knight. The Dark Lord.
I have no idea what they was doing that for. I'm gonna ask them and then come back and let you know. But let's just take this thing apart to open this up. So put the belt through here, and then I don't want to take the whole thing apart again, but it'll go on like so, and then it'll just hang on there. You take it off. Super easy. But yeah, so, and that's going to go on my right side so that I can, and if I just hold this, I may not even need that. And actually, the blade length isn't that bad, now that I look at it. But, yeah, I'm going to ask about the color, why it's pink. I'm going to charge it and see if that changed anything. But I'll come back to this. It might be a couple days, depends on when they get back to me. They've been getting back to me pretty fast, so it might be later on tonight from when I'm recording this, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to ask them about this. I'm going to ask them what that noise is, why the color isn't red, and, well, why this isn't turning off, by the way, as well as, yeah, why, I don't know, how to use it, I guess, because it's not really, there's not really any instructions, so I have no idea what's wrong. So, but anyway, I'm going to come back and let you guys know. Alright guys, so it's been a couple days, and you might notice it's darker over here. I don't have all the lights on. I only have the room light on. That's because I want to show you the stuff that I figured out. I didn't actually figure out any of this, to be fair. I messaged them, emailed them, and they told me, apparently, this was in there. If you can read that. Actually, I don't know if you can read that, because his focus sucks. Autofocus, there we go. It says it's the manual. The instructions. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, so, I don't even need this now, because I know how to use it. But, I'll tell you right now, the USB-C charger, when it's plugged in and it's charging, the light blinks, where, remember, that light was on. It's now off, obviously. That light will blink when it's charging. And it seems like it'll be off when it's charged. So, like, even if it's plugged in while it's fully charged, it'll be off. Because when I came in here, it was off while it was charging. So that means it must have been fully charged because it stopped blinking. Anyway, so after they told me about the instructions, so I went and read those. And they informed me on a few other things that I talked about in the video. So, first is, I'll just go into this right now. Since this is off,
Power on.
that's on. So that's why the light was on, because technically the power is on. And from here is where you can turn everything, like all the lights and sounds, on and off. So, I have to do this, like, saying it first, because I can't do it while I do it, because it makes noise. So, when you hold it down, it'll blink a number of times. It's a maximum of 4 blinks. And 4 blinks is what turns the saber itself, like the lights off and stuff. Like you saw it in the video where it did the power down thing. That's 4 blinks while it's on. If you hold it while it's off, it only goes up to 3, and I'll tell you why. So the first time when you hold it down and it blinks 1 time, that cycles through the volumes. So if you hold it down 1 blink, it'll go to volume high, then the next one is volume low, then the next one is mute. And then 2 blinks is something else. So I'll show you all those. It should be on mute right now.
Volume high.
There we go. So I just turned it to volume high. So it was 1 blink and it hit volume high. Then 1 blink again.
Volume low.
Then again.
Mute.
and then it just cycles back to high. And so you can see mute means there's no sound. So 4 blinks will turn that off, like I said. Alright, so I just put it on volume low so that it's not too loud. Mute, you won't be able to hear anything when I'm doing this, so I have to have the volume on. So 2 blinks.
Pulse.
That'll make the blade, so that's pulse, corrupted, I believe, or something like that, and steady. Steady is just when it's one light. Pulse makes it pulse in and out. You know what a pulse is. And then or unsteady or something, or one sec.
Mute.
Not that.
Steady.
So steady.
Unstable.
Unstable, that's what it is. I'm not going to turn it on because it flashes, basically. Like, it's an if you know Star Wars stuff or whatever, unstable means that the whole thing is like unstable. It's not like it's broken or something. So it flashes all over. And I don't know how many of you are sensitive to flashing lights, so I'm not going to do that. I'm not that much of a jerk. And then 3, so I'm going to turn it back to steady.
Pulse. Steady.
All right, so that's just, like I said, the normal, what everybody else uses on theirs. And then 3 blinks on this is the maximum you can go when this is turned off, which will change the sound thing. They call it a font. I don't know what that means, because a font is writing, so I have no idea. But it changes what the sounds can do. So you probably heard that in the video where it spoke to me. Those are the different font sounds, or whatever. There's different sounds that it can do. So let's go through those. I'm not going to go through all of them, but 3, Dark Lord, and that has that sound, which I like the most. Now that, you hear that? That warning sound, that sound, apparently, that's the swing sound. These are the garbage fonts, or like the garbage boards. There's this one, and then there's a discontinued one that had 6 different soundboard things in it. Yeah, that's supposed to be the swing sound. The guy that I've been talking to is trying to work out with me how to stop that. Basically removing the motion sensor so that it doesn't detect motion anymore, thus not putting that sound out. We'll see what happens. He's going to be using a bunch of his own boards, seeing what he can do, and then getting back to me, like doing some tests and stuff. So there's that, and then there's 4 of them, so there's 3 more.
The Dark Sword.
So this is the Dark Sword, or what they call the Dark Sword. So you see it had a different on and off sound and a different idle sound, like the sound the blade makes. Yeah, mostly in Star Wars, it's that kind of sound, that metallic-y, wavy sound. It's like a laser pulse. So that's this version for that soundbite. And then there's 2 more.
Scavenger.
So there's a Scavenger. I honestly really like that one too. And then
Rage Knight.
I think that says Range Knight or Rage Knight. I don't know what it says, but this is the quietest one. And then we cycle back.
Dark Lord.
Now it's back on Dark Lord. So that's what those do. So when it's on, you can press the button and it'll make like the sound. I don't know what that's for, but that, so it makes the hit sound, as well as you can do some like firing sound for some reason. I don't know what that's for, but whatever, not my problem. I'm not gonna do that probably. But I'm gonna mute this and then turn it back on, and I'll show you what the things do when you hold it down when it's on. So now it's on with no noise, but 1, 2 goes into rainbow mode. So that's all it does, is it goes into rainbow mode. There we go. Now this is 3 blinks, and it swaps through the colors. Then you press down on whichever color you want. So, bam, I want red, so I press down, and now it stays on red. Perfect. And then obviously, like I said, holding it 4 times, as you've probably seen me do already, brings the blade back down. And then if you keep holding it for like another 6 seconds or so, or 10 seconds or so, then the whole thing will power down and this light will shut off. The one that I was like, oh, it's not shutting off anymore. That's what turns it on to deep sleep mode, is what they call it, where where the battery isn't being used at all. So the battery is used with this light on, but that makes it so the battery is no longer being activated. So there's powering down the blade, and then
Power off.
powering off. So that's what everything does. But yeah, so I like it. So if you guys like it too, hit that thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys later.